So let's say now if the light went green, then I try to clutch up like that, you see, I'll stall straight away. After watching this video, you won't be scared to stall at traffic lights ever again. Let's go. So I think for most people, one of the main reasons they stall at traffic lights is because they're scared and then they try to rush to move off quickly. So there, I managed it, but it did a little ball spin and I could have easily stalled there because I was rushing to do that move. The best thing to do in that situation is to stay calm and not rush, and I'll show you what I mean. So even if there are people behind you or you feel like you've been pressured, you have time to move off properly at traffic lights without having to rush. So the last time I did it, I brought the clutch up really high, really quickly, and then that made the wheel spin, and it can easily stall like that. So let me just show you again what the wrong way. So let's say now if the light went green, then I try to clutch up like that, you see, I would stall straight away. So instead of doing that, I'm going to get my biting point, let this go past first, and then smoothly bring my clutch up as I add gas. That way, you see, I didn't rush the clutch, I moved off smoothly. And then there was a person in front of me as well, even more reason to just let them go past and then afterwards move off gradually. There's never a need to rush at traffic lights. So another thing is to make sure that you're prepared. So when you're at traffic lights, especially if you're the first car, don't be looking around distracted. Focus on the lights so that when they go green, you then can do the clutch properly and the gas properly. If you're too busy looking around in different places, you're not going to be able to move off smoothly, and then when you realize it's time for you to go, you might end up rushing and then stalling. So if you're the first person at the lights, instead of having your car in neutral with the handbrake on, just relaxing, looking around, this is going to be an issue because when the lights change to green now, I'm going to have a lot of work to do. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. So now it's red, so now it's going to green, and then I'll get my clutch on, look around, get my biting point, and then move. See, by this time, other people have already gone past. 2 cars, 3 cars could have gone by. Instead of doing it that way, I'm going to have my car ready in gear so that I can just move off when the light goes green, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So this time, instead of having my car in neutral with the handbrake on, if I'm the first person, I'm going to have my car in gear and handbrake down with my foot on the brake. Now, all I have to do once it goes to green is add some gas and release the clutch smoothly. Nice and easy. Less work to do and less pressure, therefore I can move off with less chance of stalling there. When the traffic lights are on a hill, or especially going uphill, it's a bit harder. It's going to be a different story now. So we can still do it without stalling, and the best way to do this is to do a hill start using the handbrake technique, or you can use a foot brake technique. I'll show you both. I've got my hill assist on, so when I come off the brake, it's not going to roll back straight away, but if I leave it for too long, then it is going to roll back. So what some learners do in this situation, which is wrong, is they will just try to do it like it's normal and then end up stalling like that. What you need to do is make sure that you have your handbrake on. This is the handbrake technique, and then I'm going to put my foot off the brake and then let the car sit on the handbrake. So you notice just dip down a bit there. Once the cars on this side stop moving, or I'm going to start preparing by getting my clutch to the biting point, adding some gas, and then once it goes to amber, I'll start thinking about releasing the handbrake, and then that way, by the time it goes to green, my car will start moving. So like now it's going amber over there, I'll bring my clutch to the biting point, add some gas, and then release the handbrake, and then smoothly bring the clutch up still. You notice even though I'm on the hill, I still want to bring the clutch up smoothly with the gas on in the background. That way, it's going to move up the hill nice and easily without the risk of it stalling.